Lord Darkseid, reports indicate that the Lanterns have mostly fallen.
Good.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 Justice League Dark Apokolips War deaths.
My race is run.
It's been an honor to fight by your side.
I did my bit. I'm dead.
For this list, we'll be looking at the most memorable demises in this grim crossover movie. We'll be looking at how both the heroes and villains met their ends, whether or not they were permanent. If you haven't seen this animated film yet, beware of Darkseid-sized spoilers coming your way. Which Apokolips War deaths shocked you the most? Let us know in the comments below. Number 10. Lex Luthor.
This is madness. There's always a deal to be made. Let's at least send an envoy to Apokolips.
Seeing the sinister Lex Luthor stand with the members of the Justice League as an ally was already a jarring sight. But nothing could have prepared us for how his journey to the light side ended. After Darkseid puts a portal to planet Apokolips in LexCorp Tower, Luthor helps sneak heroes into the building.
Because you need me and you don't have a lot of time.
While one group teleports to the Conqueror's planet, Luthor helps his fellow rebels guard the portal on Earth, utilizing kryptonite weapons to keep Darkseid's minions at bay. But Luthor is eventually overwhelmed and loses his life while protecting the portal. Knowing that he stood with his allies instead of saving his own skin proved that he had heroic instincts under his selfish demeanor.
I say that with all due respect.
Number 9. John Stewart.
In brightest day, in blackest night.
After Darkseid conquers Earth, he turns his sight on a Green Lantern planet called Oa. When we first see John Stewart there, he looks heavily injured and barely able to move, but he still tries to recharge his power ring one more time. Unfortunately, Darkseid has a twisted end in mind for the hero.
Let those who worship evil's might, and also teleport a portion of Earth's magma here. I'd like to make a point.
As Stewart recites the Green Lantern Oath, the villain orders magma to be dumped onto the planet Oa. Just before the hero can regain his abilities, his power source and body are completely consumed by magma. It's painful to watch Stewart be defeated like this, but at least he had the willpower to keep fighting until the bitter end.
Lord Darkseid, reports indicate that the Lanterns have mostly fallen.
Good.
Number 8. Zatanna.
I'm glad you joined the League.
I'm here for you, love. Just don't ask me to wear a cape.
This extremely dark crossover movie begins with a happy scene between Zatanna and Constantine. They're depicted as a sweet and magical couple who care deeply for each other. Unfortunately, their happiness doesn't last. When they attempt to invade Darkseid's planet, the villain sends out powerful creatures called Paradooms to fight the heroes. A group of these monsters quickly overwhelms Zatanna. Constantine sees she's in trouble and runs away as they finish her off.
This time I just ran. Why did I do that? Why?
What makes her demise more tragic is Zatanna secretly used a spell on her boyfriend so that he would leave instead of trying to help her. Although Constantine's survival eventually helped save the world, seeing her brutal end still haunted the hero and the audience.
I needed to apologize for making you run away when I died.
Number 7. The Suicide Squad.
Now we ride for Lex Luthor and his fortress of bolditude. So drink up, esteemed ladies and gents of the Suicide Squad.
A lot of people lost their lives when Darkseid's forces invaded. However, Harley Quinn, Captain Boomerang, King Shark, and a few other Suicide Squad alums managed to survive. This ragtag group of anti-heroes and villains eventually helped the heroes break into LexCorp Tower. They take out Darkseid's forces with their insane combat skills and special abilities, and if that isn't heroic enough, they helped guard the portal to Apokolips to protect their allies.
Buckle up, Suicide Squaddies. Today's the day we earn our name.
But after a long battle, the surviving members of the squad find themselves unable to escape LexCorp as it explodes.
It's been an honor to fight by your side.
It was nice to see the team do something good before they went out with a bang. Number 6. Etrigan the Demon.
Etrigan the Slayer is here. Woe to you. And you. You also.
Etrigan is a capable demon warrior who loves dueling tough opponents almost as much as he loves rhyming words. But he has so much fighting experience that he finds most of his battles in the movie to be extremely boring. That all changes when he arrives on Apokolips.
Finally, a challenge.
Took you long enough.
I'd like to make an entrance.
When a brainwashed Wonder Woman tries to end Constantine, Etrigan eagerly jumps in to defend his ally and fight a powerful foe. He has a ton of fun dueling the powerful Amazon. But despite Etrigan's best efforts, she manages to inflict a fatal sword wound. He faces his end with dignity, a smile, and one last rhyme.
My race is run. I regret nothing. It was fun.
We can't think of a more fitting conclusion to Etrigan's tale. Number 5. Swamp Thing. For most of the film, Swamp Thing seems content with letting humans suffer under Darkseid's reign.
The humans earned their fate.
But after learning that one of the villain's Reaper machines could destroy the nature he values so much, he immediately tries to destroy it.
The green will not die!
Swamp Thing is strong enough to damage the machine while fighting off a wave of incredibly powerful Paradooms by himself. But even when he's overwhelmed by the creatures, he uses the last of his considerable strength to single-handedly bring down the Reaper device on Darkseid's forces and himself.
Abomination! You will stand no more!
While some fans debate whether Swamp Thing was actually killed considering his regeneration ability, there's no denying that this epic last act was a memorable and awe-inspiring sacrifice. It just goes to show that you really shouldn't come between him and his precious green.
The Congo Reaper is a loss.
Number 4. Constantine.
John Constantine. I'm glad we found you.
Find your own pub. We're drinking our way through this one.
Although the jaded and sarcastic Constantine isn't always eager to perform heroic deeds, he comes through for his allies numerous times throughout the movie. Without his magical skills, the other heroes may have never made it to Apokolips for their rematch against Darkseid. Not even death can stop Constantine from helping out. During the climactic battle, he tries to make a deal with Raven's demonic father Trigon to help the heroes fight Darkseid. But the demon possesses Superman's body and takes Constantine's life instead. Even though the sorcerer's soul travels to the afterlife, the spirit of Zatanna is able to revive him. We're glad we didn't have to mourn the passing of a hero as witty and as vital as Constantine.
Yeah, let me think. Still pissed at you.
Number 3. Lois Lane.
No more planning. Just doing.
Throughout Justice League Dark Apokolips War, Lois Lane accomplishes plenty of amazing things. She defeats Harley Quinn in a one-on-one fight, recruits fighters to the Resistance, and coordinates a plan to save the Earth. But her most memorable moment happens right before the end of her life.
We'll hold this end.
Lois, you...
Someone has to make sure the portal stays closed.
After Superman is possessed by Trigon, Lois reaches out to him. Although she's moments away from being caught in an explosion, she uses her remaining time to help Clark break free from his brainwashing. The courage and poise Lois showed in the face of a certain doom was incredible. Although she doesn't wear a cape or have special powers, she's earned the right to be called a superhero.
You'll have to be strong. I know you can do it.
Lois?
I love you, Clark.
Number 2. Damian Wayne. Instead of breaking the Bat into pieces, Darkseid brainwashes Bruce Wayne into becoming his loyal servant. Superman recruits Damian Wayne in the hopes that he can get through to his dad.
So you'll try?
It's my responsibility to save him, or barring that, kill him if he can't be saved. He would want that.
But when the father and son meet, Darkseid orders Batman to take out the former Robin. After a tense battle, Bruce breaks his brainwashing. When an angry Darkseid tries to punish Batman with Omega beams, Damian protects his dad and takes a fatal blow.
No!
The powerful attack leaves the young man burned and past all hope of recovery. Fortunately, Raven is able to use magic to bring him to life again. Although Damian doesn't always express his feelings with words, the way he protected Batman demonstrated that he truly loves his dad.
Damian, those things I said.
Don't make this overly emotional, Father. It wasn't your fault.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few other honorable mentions. Batgirl, aka Barbara Gordon, overwhelmed by Paradooms. Bane. Not even Bane can defeat multiple Paradooms. Nightwing, aka Dick Grayson. He sacrifices himself to save Damian. Green Lantern Corps. Darkseid decimates the Green Lanterns. Kilowog. Darkseid finishes him with one hand.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. Cyborg.
Lord Darkseid has ordered you taken alive to personally see to your punishment.
The technologically enhanced Cyborg may have suffered the worst fate of any hero. Not only was he brainwashed into serving Darkseid, but his body was disassembled and placed into a wall. After the power of magic gives Cyborg free will again, he tragically reveals that he can never leave the planet.
I'm fully integrated, Clark. There's not enough left of me to ever leave this place.
But he still has one heroic act left. Cyborg comes up with a plan that will take Apokolips off the map completely and send Darkseid to oblivion.
I can transport you off the station and bring back the Paradooms. Then I send Apokolips to no destination at all. Darkseid is trapped with his monsters forever.
Once his friends are safely away, he makes the ultimate sacrifice, as he must share Darkseid's fate. Cyborg's final act put an end to the tyrant who caused misery to countless souls across the universe. He's a huge reason that the heroes got a second chance to save the world.
Looks like I get the last word.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.